Hi, welcome back. What we're going to do now is the foundation. We've done a little bit of concealing. So I've taken a little of this foundation, which is shake well before using. This is called Flawless Foundation in Warm Beige by Natural Lift. Natural Lift comes from Paris, and it's a completely organic liquid foundation. So it is called Warm Beige Flawless Foundation by Nature's Lift with SPF 18 in it. And this is all made of natural ingredients and plants and minerals. It's just a great little makeup, but it's no nonsense. There's a lot of organic makeups that say they're organic, but you look and there's polysorbate, doodly-doodly-doo, and buffanin. All kinds of crazy stuff is in there, girl. So this stuff actually is just really clean. It's just a purely natural product. So now I'm just going to take a little of this foundation on my foundation brush like this. I've used a spatula. And remember, this is a makeup video to teach you how to do makeup on other people. So doing it yourself is a different story. We're using a little spatula here. And then we're just going to take this brush, and you see there's a tiny little bit at the tip. You don't want to overdo it. And then we're just going to go in a semicircular motion. And I promised Tina that we were going to use a smock, and then I forgot about it. So you can use a smock when you work if you want to keep powder from getting into the client. But this is such a clean makeup, and we're not working with any really strong colors, that I think it's okay to just run it natural. So you can see what I've done very quickly. Now you can see that a little bit of unevenness in the skin tone on the cheek, how that's completely covered with this foundation. Isn't that fabulous? But yet it still lets some of the warmth of the skin tone. It doesn't give her, with all due respect to Joan Rivers' plastic crack about to fall off face. Now I love Joan to death. Well, not really, but she's fabulous, I suppose, in her own way. But that kind of look is a little bit caked on. I'm thinking of Zsa Zsa Gabor, Eva Gabor. They used to really pile on the makeup back in the day. And so what we're using is more of a sheer look, but you see that we've got 100% evenness and coverage. Isn't that great what this kind of foundation does? If your foundation isn't doing this for you, then it's time to get something that does. And this is totally a vegan product. Actors like Alicia Silverstone want completely vegan makeups. So that's important too. No animal testing, no animal products. And now we've done our foundation, and you can see that I've even painted it over the lid. And I've just done one half of the face. And I'm just taking a little bit of extra time to do the nooks and crannies. And we leave the lips. And there is our foundation applied using a liquid proper technique. So again, to review, we've just touched the tip of the brush. And the biggest mistake you could make is cover the brush and just use the tip. And use a circular motion and keeping it very sheer. Now we're going to powder that. See, we tried to prevent that from happening this video. You remember we broke our matte quad in the last one. So today we're trying to do it like professional-wise. We're getting better at this, I'd like to think. Okay, now we're just going to take a little powder. This is Ben Stein face powder, the same kind you'd use if you were an actor in theater. And see what happened here? I'm really glad that this happened, just to show. See how I was a little heavy-handed with the foundation, and we lost our coverage. So now that the foundation's on, I can come back with the concealer and hit any spots that I'm unhappy with, that may have jumped through. So it's okay to use concealer after foundation. That's okay. You just have to make sure the concealer matches the tone of the foundation. So that's why people usually put it on underneath, because you don't have to do any tone matching. But if you've got something like this Dermablend palette, those worries are far, far away. So I'm just using a powder brush. And of course I could pound it into her skin a little firmer with a puff if I was going to have her go on stage or under hot lighting. But this will be just fine for now. So there we have the face nicely prepared with foundation and good to go. In our next segment, we're going to show you how we did her brows, how we did her eyeliner, cheeks, and lips. See you in a sec.